2021 was quite a year for plugins. Here are my top 5 free and paid VST plugins that have made it into my mixes this year. Viewers of this channel will know that I lost my shit when this was released earlier this year. Check my review up above. If you're looking for the Phil Collins drum sound, or you just want a great sounding aggressive compressor, this is for you. Not just for retro drums, this sounds great on vocals and guitars, especially with parallel compression. It's normally $119, but can be found on sale for $39 from time to time. I use it in almost every mix these days. OTT, or over-the-top compression, has been getting a lot of attention lately, and Slate throws their hat into the ring with their MOTT plugin. Not only does this plugin allow you to harness the power of heavy multiband upward and downward compression, like the famous free plugin, but it gives you a large, generous interface where you have full control over the signal processing. It's one of those things that sounds great right out of the box, and you didn't know you needed it until you inserted it. You can choose from upward compression, downward compression, both at the same time, set multiband levels, and use soft knee, clipping, RMS or peak detection, amongst a myriad of other options. Another plugin I reviewed and loved was Overloud Gem Mod. I'm a total modulation snob, and I've been looking for a truly worthy Roland Dimension D emulation, and Overloud's Gem Mod delivers the goods, and way more. Like all great emus, Gem Mod expands on the original while providing the same silky chorus effects I expect from the original. This can be used to thicken up electric pianos, widen guitars, or double vocals, with a litany of control over the sound. Overloud really outdid themselves with this one, destined to be a classic amongst chorus connoisseurs. I was surprised and delighted when my Smart Limit review video took off like a bullet when it was released. I'm glad to see so many people are interested in this product, and with good reason. I think Smart Limit will soon inhabit the same rarefied air as Pro L2 and Ozone in the future. The plugin is great for taking some of the guesswork out of mastering, showing you when you're hitting your target loudness, and still allowing full control over the signal. Speaking of Sonable and surprises, I reviewed the Focusrite Fast Bundle in my last video, and the breakout star was Fast Reveal. By utilizing spectral sidechaining, Fast Reveal can help clashing instruments stand out in a mix by analyzing the input and intelligently carving out space in the target track. Many uses are making space for bass lines and kick drums, getting vocals to stand out over busy mixes, and voiceovers in audio post-production. Why would I have something as boring as a free VU meter on my best of list? Because you all should be gain staging. An MV meter makes this easy to do with its gain match button. Just click that button and MV meter will automatically adjust the gain so you're hitting the reference level, usually -0 dB VU or -18 dB full scale. MV meter gives you a full featured VU meter with tons of features and a fully scalable GUI. And it gives you super cool skins, including this radically tubular 80s meter. I love it. Are you looking for a great workhorse compressor? Then look no further than the excellent free pajSoil ES. Despite the unusual name, this compressor packs a punch and sounds great at light or extreme settings. pajSoil ES offers complex control over standard compression parameters, but also includes a unique negative compression mode for more extreme ducking effects, true zero attack and release times for intense compression, digital or analog styles, and many, many other controls. A truly versatile compressor that deserves a wider fan base. Another hot plugin market is tape emulations, and all the good ones are paid plugins until this year. ChowTape is one of the best sounding tape emulations out there, and as far as I can tell, the most detailed. ChowTape gives you the familiar control over standard tape controls like gain, bias, saturation, and drive, and then goes far beyond that with things like a compressor, tone controls, flutter and wow, and most distinctively, detailed controls that emulate tape wear and destruction. Great for experimentation or classic tape-driven sound. A good de-esser is hard to find, and a free one even harder. T-De-Esser is so good, it's one of those plugins that makes you wonder why they gave this much away for free. The main killer feature on T-De-Esser is the quick range selectors. These allow you to quickly zero in on your treble frequencies, reduce the threshold, and goodbye sibilance. You can fine-tune the de-essing with intensity and width, and the Plus version lets you audition the filter and the delta to hear what it's doing. This is as good or better than most paid de-essers. 2021 was the year of lo-fi. Companies rushed to release cheap or free lo-fi plugins that can make your music sound like an old record or cassette. There were some pretty good ones, but Arturia's Tape Mello-Fi takes the cake for me. It just gives you that sound right away, and you almost don't need to touch anything. But if you do want to touch things, then Arturia gives you deep control and options with the sound. You can drive and boost the preamp, add noise and mechanical sounds. It has a great tape stop feature, plus an excellent stereo width effect that adds a wonderful mono-compatible spread to your stereo image. If you're like me and you're going to be making lots of lo-fi music this year, grab this plugin while it's still free until December 31st. So that was my best of 2021. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and head over to my website at paleblue.ca for free samples and more, and sign up for my Patreon if you want to support the channel. See you next time, and mix well.